So the book I'm currently reading is called A Burning. That's the title of the novel. And the writer is a woman named Megha Majumdar. Although this book was published in 2020, for some reason I didn't know about it until very recently. So the internet said that this book was a national bestseller, and I was sure that I was not going to like it because, you know, then also this book was awarded India's most prestigious prize. It's a government prize. It's called Sahitya Akademy Yuva Puraskar or something like that. And it's always, as far as I know, is given to books that promote the government's ideology one way or another, wittingly or unwittingly. And so I was very skeptical that about this book. And what's more is Oprah promoted this book. But then I read it and I was surprised because I really liked it. And in fact, the book was critical of the government. So the story is this. There is a Muslim girl. They're very poor. They live in a slum. And she drops out of school after 10th grade and she takes up a job as a sales clerk in a clothing store. Her dream in life is to rise to the middle class. And then there is a transgender girl. Her family kicks her out and she's living in a trans community and they're very stigmatized. So the only way they can earn a living is by begging. And the trans girl begs and saves up money and takes acting classes because her dream in life is to become a Bollywood star. And she also needs some knowledge of English. And so the Muslim girl offers to teach her some English. And she also offers to bring her old books for her. And one day she packs up all her old books and takes the package and she's standing on the platform of a railway station to take the books to the trans girl. And then she witnesses a train being set on fire and the people inside are dying and she gets very scared and she runs away. And after a few days, she's on Facebook and she reads some random post and she makes a very casual comment, but then it lands her into a huge trouble. The cops come and they arrest her and charge her with terrorism. They accuse her of being part of the terrorist gang that set the fire on, that set the train on fire. But the transgender a girl can testify on behalf of the Muslim girl because that day she was taking the books for her, right? And then there is a gym teacher. This gym teacher was the Muslim girl's gym teacher when she was in school. And he's a middle-aged man, very boring life. And he wants to be a part of something bigger. And he happens to see a political rally and he decides that's what he wants to be a part of. So he goes to the leader of the party and offers his services. And the leader says, okay, I'll give you some work. You have to go to court and testify, give false testimony against Muslim defendants, because in India, Muslims are a persecuted minority. And that's what he does for the party. And so when the Muslim girls' terrorist case comes to trial, the gym teacher goes and tells the court that the girl is very poor and so she harbors anger towards the society and the country, and she always used to make anti-national and unpatriotic comments. And then the trans girl comes and she testifies that no, this girl was nowhere near the burning train. So meanwhile, he's very happy with that, having done that, but then he faces a moral dilemma. He made a short video of his performance and that video unexpectedly goes viral. and she starts getting calls from Bollywood, and he's very happy because that's his dream. But then there is one huge moral dilemma. If he wants to be a star, he cannot be associated with this Muslim girl who is accused of being a terrorist. The writer, Megha Majumdar, she studied in Harvard, and I think she worked in some kind of human rights things also. And she's very socially and politically conscious woman. And so she said that the book is about the current rise of right-wing politics and attacks on freedom of speech and attacks on minorities and erosion of democracy and all of that stuff. And, that it applies to both America and India. That's what she said. And people think that the book is critical of Modi and BJP, but the villain politician in the book is described as a short woman who always wears white saris and wears a wristwatch with a huge dial. It accurately describes Mamata Banerjee, the Chief Minister of West Bengal. What I liked about the book is the writing. It's like a person is talking 10 times faster than an average person, and yet manages to talk smoothly without any glitch, and the listeners are understanding every word of it and not having to pause and process the words. It is beautifully written. It's very rare for me to admire writing, but this is great writing, and it's very, very witty, very humorous. I think the writer is a very clever and intelligent woman, and it shows in her writing. And you must read this book. Although it's about this oppression, political conditions, and all of that stuff, that's not the draw for me. The draw is the writing, great writing. It's decadently witty novel.